Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Meditation Coach Leo's content. Unfortunately, the WHO has announced that this COVID-19 or coronavirus 19 has now turned into a global epidemic or pandemic, if you will. So we're seeing a lot of confirmed infected cases throughout the world rapidly, and it's just unfortunate. That's all I can say right off the bat. But it's not the end of the world. Life still goes on for everybody. However, we're seeing a lot of situations. I'm in Seoul, Korea right now, and many people, the authorities, the medical experts, the government, they're all really working hard to contain this virus spreading. Of course, you can't completely eliminate this virus. If we could, and if there's a vaccine, obviously that's going to help out the entire world, but that's not the actual case right now, right? A lot of individuals are self-quarantined, or in case if they are officially confirmed as a coronavirus infected individual, obviously they have to go through treatments. People with respiratory underlying symptoms or any other underlying ailments, they're in a critical condition. So it's really in a dire circumstance right now all over the world, and even in Korea right now as I speak. The word or the term social distance is now very common. We could hear this throughout the media. A lot of people are talking about it. And the government and the authorities are encouraging or actually asking people not to attend gatherings or parties or social events where a lot of convening takes place, because that's obviously where a virus may get spread a lot. While this is happening, as a meditation coach, I thought to myself, hey, being alone is bad enough, but if you have to be isolated from the crowd, and especially if you are an outgoing person, or if your job or if your career or whatever happens to be where you have to meet a lot of people in general, obviously you can't be doing that anymore. So it's a significant change for a lot of people. So what can we do in a situation like this where, hey, we have no choice but to distance ourselves from the society? What can we do to spend our time like this in a fruitful manner where we don't end up getting depressed or getting sad, or just where our anxiety level will continue to rise? And obviously that is not going to help whatsoever with this coronavirus situation. Loneliness or solitude is something that people want to avoid as much as they can. And they may even see this worse than the actual virus, being alone. Today's video, I want to share with you a few tips where maybe you can cope better being alone, or social realm, if you will. One way to look at, or the tip that I want to provide for you, is that you want to consider yourself as the most valuable individual. You want to treat yourself as the VIP. So yes, picturing yourself in your own room, maybe cooking an instant noodle for yourself, something like that, or getting some kind of food to go and chewing that down, it sounds really depressing. But why not treat yourself a real nice cooked meal, something healthy? Light yourself a own candle and celebrate, respecting who you are as an individual, care oneself, love oneself, and just treat yourself as if you're treating your significant other. The other tip that I want to give you is that the more that you are kind of encouraged to stay home, the more time spent in-house, that actually means that you have more time to do cleaning in your own house. You could clean your bathroom, your kitchen, your balcony, your rooftop, whatever, whatever that you may have kind of delayed in terms of maintenance. This is perhaps the perfect time to do it. And doing the maintenance work in it of it itself is kind of like a meditative state of mind, right? So why not take that mop out from the basement or from your attic, whatever, and start just sweeping the floor and just make sure you keep your environment, your surroundings clean and nice to be within. The other tip that I want to mention is that in a way, our society is geared towards herd mentality. A herd mentality really means that it's a collective entity in its own way. And, when you are detached from the herd, you feel as if your sense of identity is stolen or lost somewhere. Actually, being away temporarily from the herd, it gives you an opportunity for you to think differently, perceive things from a different angle, where you're always used to perceiving stuff out of the same lens, but now you're looking the entire world, even the society, from your own individual lens. So that in it of it itself can make you become more innovative, and it may make your awareness be aware of something that you were not conscious of in the past when you were functioning as a collective entity. So there you go. I just gave you the 3 tips. I'd like you to try it while you're at your own home, and make sure that I have other contents in my channel that may help you. Maybe if you're a beginner and you are quite new to the meditation field, I give you some very elementary instruction of how you can go within your awareness or consciousness and be able to meditate that way. Let's go through this. Let's overcome this ordeal altogether. But individually, you have to follow some of the medical advices that's out there, which is to clean your hands in running water for 30 seconds, wear a mask if you can, if it's available, and try to avoid places where there are a lot of crowded audience. That's all I have to say for today. I appreciate your time for viewing my channel today, and take care. I'll see you next time.